Steve Rivers with a small chain, bashing away on Chi-Chi Cruz. Turning the bomb ball, wearing that dog collar and chain, and now he's gonna hit.
Oh my God! They busted him open. He's bleeding all over everything.
This is gonna be you, massive damage. Get a good look. This is gonna be you.
The American Patriots not able to leave Buffalo. Come on, Boris. Do us proud. Stop.
Martial Art McNeil here for Monster Pro Wrestling. You just saw the footage, that heinous attack by the American Patriots on Chi-Chi Cruz. But the question is Chi-Chi Cruz lost his killer instinct? He hasn't been the man since. Let's take a look right at the source. Cheech, Martial Art McNeil here for Monster Pro Wrestling. There's been a lot of questions since that attack from the Patriots. What's been going on?
Well, what do you mean what's been going on? You know, okay, Steve Rivers got a win over me last time out. Okay, fine. It's not the end of the world. I got Adam Knight in the ring tonight, another one of the American Patriots. I've wrestled Adam Knight before and I've beat him. I will do the same thing again tonight. Okay? Thank you.
Well, certainly we wish you luck with that, Chi-Chi Cruz. To Monster Pro Wrestling Madness. Thank you for joining us. I'm Martial Art McNeil, the voice of Monster Pro Wrestling. Beside me, as always, the Versace biker Ripper, the man who sees, hears, and speaks no evil. Not.
Hey, folks, what? The commissioner of Monster Pro Wrestling. Let's not forget who's signing your paychecks here now, all right? I'm the boss.
As I was saying, our main event tonight, Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint take on the Junior Heavyweight Champion Knight and Sicilian Assassin in tag team action. We'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But first, we are just 1 week away from Jingle Brawls, that special charity show. Make sure to come down. All your favorites will be there. Massive Damage, The Brothers in Flight, Heavy Metal, Young Lion Bobby Sharp, Big Jess. Will the Yukon Jack be there, our real commissioner? I don't know, after your shenanigans last week.
I just borrowed Yukon, all right? He works for me now. I'm signing the checks. He's just doing what he's told, man. He's a great guy, I gotta tell you.
Whatever. As I told the cops, I didn't see nothing. Folks, we're gonna take you back a few months, all the way back to June's Fury show, as we take a look at Heavy Metal taking on Eclipse and some uncharacteristic behavior from Mr. Parental Advisory.
Hungrier than I was before I walked out the entranceway.
That's some 420 smoke we needed to calm this crowd down here. These guys are hyper. Too much sugar and caffeine in this town. See the taco chant's going on right now, I told you.
You paid people to start that, don't get me on. Those are your friends. I recognize them by their no teeth. Hey, good. And it looks like Ripper and I are on bell duty tonight as well.
We're doing double, triple duty, we do it all.
This is union wage.
What's the motto in
Eclipse and Heavy Metal locking up. Heavy Metal starting out with the headlock. What's the motto of Wetaskiwin?
Yeah, what's the theme here? Big, tall, fat, small, we do them all.
Ripper, this is a family show.
Yeah, that's what they do out here. Keep it in the family.
And speaking of what?
Yeah, the whole family. Fun for the whole family.
Just watch, headlock takeover by Eclipse. That's starting off early with some scientific wrestling. Both Heavy Metal and Eclipse, well-trained athletes. Very well-versed in the fundamentals. You don't see that with a lot of young wrestlers today. A lot of them want to learn to fly before they can walk. And I'll tell you, Eclipse can fly, but he's learned a few other tricks, like that backslide, which nets him a quick 2 count. And Heavy Metal hiding in the ropes there.
Well, Heavy Metal's no slouch either. He's smart. He took a little breather, break up the monotony here. The Taco Kid's all fired up. That's all that salsa this guy lives off. I seen him with a big jar of salsa and a straw.
Do you listen to the words you're saying?
I'm telling you, I just call it like I see it, my man.
See it? I don't know what you're seeing.
I'm seeing Heavy Metal in control now. See his little tactic worked.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you because Eclipse was busy rolling up Heavy Metal.
Well, it is Monster Pro. Anything can happen.
It sure is. Things can turn on a dime, especially when you're dealing with athletes of this caliber. And of course, these are our junior heavyweights. Don't forget, we still have that heavyweight tournament, the semifinals going on tonight. Big Jess taking on Mad Dog McFly, and Steve Rivers taking on Sin. As well, of course, our main event, the Heat Seekers try to defend their championship against Assault and Battery. Roll up here, no, not enough. And the Heat Seekers the champion, but Assault and Battery the most dominant tag team in Monster Pro Wrestling history. And you wonder, how long can the Heat Seekers keep ducking Assault and Battery? How long before their luck runs out? And speaking of out,
the Heat Seekers don't deke anybody. They're the champs.
And speaking of out, both Eclipse and Heavy Metal on the outside. Eclipse going on the offensive with a series of chops. Knife edge hands right to the sternum, right to the chest of Heavy Metal. And Heavy Metal's running. I don't think I've ever seen Heavy Metal run before.
I want to give you one of those chops right there, where your chest used to
Heavy
be.
Metal lured him in. And look at Heavy Metal stomping away on Eclipse. Oh my goodness! Heavy Metal showing an aggressive side early here in Monster Pro Wrestling's Wetaskiwin debut.
Big size 12 right to the to the lips. I won't use the other term I was going to say, which is close to Wetaskiwin. I think it's Scrotum County.
Side. Big lariat there by Heavy Metal. Once again, I'm going to apologize for my broadcast partner, but hey, none of you will hear them anyway. Most of this will be cut out in post-production.
I hope not. I'm on my game tonight.
On your game? You're on something. Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays? I think I got offered some in the parking lot on the way in.
Well, you should have took it. You need it if anybody does.
And Eclipse taking a real beating here, but look, still fighting right back. Forearm to the head there, sending him in, but no, Heavy Metal with the reversal, and ooh, knee to the ribs, and dropping the forearm.
He's beating him like
Heavy Metal
just
dropping those primitive forearms, just primally beating him like some sort of, I don't know what. There's no science in that. And oh, did you see that? Heavy Metal flipping off the crowd here. Flipping them off and lipping them. I don't know what's gotten into him.
He doesn't want no lip from him. At least not yet.
And look at, oh, Heavy Metal just extremely aggressive tonight, vicious tonight. A lot of shortcuts, and you have to wonder if Heavy Metal isn't a little bit frustrated. I mean, he's had numerous shots at that Junior Heavyweight Championship, but he's never quite been able to break through. Even though in a lot of ways he's the king of the triple threat match, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Ripper, he's unbeaten in triple threat matches.
Well, he wins more matches than he loses, I could verify that.
Thank you, Ripper. Thanks for the bailout.
At least he did something right.
Well, it's not a triple threat match tonight. It's Heavy Metal and Eclipse, mano a mano. Eclipse was the winner of the first televised triple threat match ever.
See, he
back
beats up two guys at a time.
Would you listen to me? I'm giving a sense of history to our fans.
History?
Shush! See, look at that. You made me miss the lateral press. Heavy Metal missed that one too, but he went for another. This time hooking the leg, but still wasn't enough. Eclipse winning the first ever triple threat match, the first ever match in Monster Pro Wrestling's televised history back at January Madness. Heavy Metal winning a triple threat match last month at Massacre. Let's see how these two match up for bragging rights. And oh, a cheap shot by Heavy Metal. I don't think referees saw that one.
This is more of a brawl. This is my style of match right here. I love it when they duke it out.
Well, I don't think you have a style, Ripper.
I got a lot of style. I'm the Versace Waker.
Look at that. Snap suplex by Heavy Metal.
I'm oozing style.
You're oozing something. Another 2 count, not enough for Heavy Metal. And Eclipse showing all that fight tonight.
Hey, you're the one with the yellow shorts on. You're staking it for a belt.
Yeah, jump in at any time there with... Oh! Did you see that? What impact, and look at that. Heavy Metal trying to clear... Pardon me, Eclipse trying to clear the cobwebs. I think he just got cauliflower ear. Oh, and again! And can you imagine those boots scraping against your ear, pounding against the audio canal? Boy, I'm glad I'm not in the ring.
Well, he's hearing Taco Bells right now. One's got birds flying around his head, the other's got Taco Bells. I should ring the bell.
Would you stop it? Good Lord.
They think the
Look at this Eclipse with a duck under and a second one. Sunset flip. 1, 2. No, Heavy Metal able to power out of it. And Eclipse nearly picking Heavy Metal's pocket there, but oh my Lord, did you see that? Heavy Metal nearly removing Eclipse's head the hard way. performing a little surgery on him with that lariat, and now to the reverse chin lock. Or possibly a sleeper hold. Or possibly a choke, as our referee quickly checks in to make sure the airway of Eclipse is clear.
No choking here in Monster Pro, unlike some other productions. You know, this ain't maximum fighting, but it should be.
Say it!
I should choke you out. They take away all my best moves. They said no eye gouging, no choking.
Oh, and
those are my two best moves. I patented both of those.
Two best moves. Putting your left and your right foot forward would count as two best moves.
Hey, well, I caught you doing your pre-match warm-up in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. You get some Imodium in you yet?
Oh, don't start.
Because it's about time you get your together.
More medical tips from the Ripper, everyone. This is great a doctor as he is a color commentator. Heavy Metal, cornering Eclipse.
I was going to become a gynecologist, but I picked this job.
I'm not going to say it, but boy, it sure is funny when it's in my head. See, that's called professionalism. That's called appropriate. Oh, and that's called human battering ram as Heavy Metal slams Eclipse right into the ring post.
I heard that all the way up here.
And I don't know how much more of this can Eclipse take. You have to start to wonder. And again, look at that. And this is, come on, ref, check in on him.
You could say Eclipse is on the pipe.
You could say that if you were an insensitive. Uh-oh.
See, I'm getting to you.
You're not getting to me. I refuse to cover. And you know what? If I'm Eclipse, I've got to think about staying down. I got to think about living to fight another day. I mean, how much punishment can you take? Eclipse has a great career ahead of him. You'd hate to see him risk damaging himself, but look, Eclipse fighting right back. Heavy Metal, a little more strength, a little more power, but Eclipse using the speed. Enziguri misses, and oh, Heavy Metal drops the elbow, and I thought...
Another one.
I thought Eclipse had a fighting chance for a second there, but Heavy Metal right back on top of him.
See, that's where you went wrong. You thought.
Heavy Metal, rock and roll hurricane. A veritable power metal panther.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
I think that was good.
All right. But don't let it happen again.
Heavy Metal trained by Massive Damage himself. You saw him emerge with the table back at Massacre, helping Massive Damage in that first blood match. And Eclipse throwing Heavy Metal off the top. And I can't wonder what Massive Damage... And here he comes. Eclipse firing right back. Heavy Metal back on his feet, but not for long. And there he comes again. Oh, spinning heel kick. And the third time's the charm. And Heavy Metal stays down, but not for the 3 count. And you have to wonder what Massive Damage will think when he sees how aggressive Heavy Metal's been tonight.
Well, he's not pulling any punches anymore. He's sick of being the
Certainly
underdog.
Not, but Eclipse is starting to fight back. Oh, did you see that?
That was pretty slick.
One of these days we're going to have to decide on a name for that move.
I think I'd call it a flying jalapeno.
Maybe we can do a Raiders Riding thing. Oh, no! Let's see that. Heavy Metal with the low bridge, but Eclipse landing on his feet in the apron. I don't think Heavy Metal's seen him yet. Heavy Metal a bit too... Oh, he takes the shoulder block to the ribs. Nice forearm, and I think we're going to see some flying high and some death-defying here tonight in our opening match at Monster Pro Wrestling Fury. Here we go, springboard, senton. Oh, and did you see that?
He got it all.
He got himself too, I think. Both men injured, but Eclipse going for the cover, hooking the leg. Not enough. And boy, oh boy, what an opening match. Both these young men proving they belong here in Monster Pro Wrestling.
Well, they got this crowd.
And here we go! Vulcan Arrow! Eclipse setting him up perhaps! No! Oh, nice reversal by Heavy Metal. You have to give the devil his due. Here he comes! And a clothesline right in the corner. Heavy Metal now setting him up. If Heavy Metal hits the metal meltdown, this one could be over. But look at this! Eclipse doing Heavy Metal into the rounds and runs right into the boot. And wait a minute! Heavy Metal using the ropes!
He got him!
He used the ropes! Don't ring that bell! Give me that!
He just won the match!
He didn't win! Come on, referee! What's wrong with you?
Chalk up another one!
Well, we heard from Chi Cruz at the top of the hour, who hasn't really been the same since being bushwhacked by the American Patriots just a few weeks ago. Tonight, though, he'll get a chance at some redemption. Does he have what it takes to beat one of the American Patriots, the outlaw Adam Knight? We can only hope. Knock on wood, everybody. Let's go to ringside.
How am I doing, martial arts?
You suck! And here comes Chi Cruz making his way to ringside with his characteristic intensity, with his characteristic smile on his face, with the energy, the enthusiasm of Chi Cruz. But the question is, Ripper,
What's he wearing? That's the question.
the question is, Ripper, Chi Cruz has been on a losing streak ever since being battered by the American Patriots just a few weeks ago. We've seen the footage earlier. You have to wonder, has Chi Cruz lost his confidence?
And now he's got to face the outlaw. It's going to be a rough night.
Chi Cruz and the outlaw Adam Knight, no strangers to one another. They battled each other back at Madness. You can pick that DVD up at www.monsterprowrestling.com.
And it won that match.
As well, massive damage. No, wait, that was a double countout.
See, I told you.
I don't want to ruin it for the fans who buy it. As well, Cruz and Knight were also part of that four-way match for the Monster Pro Wrestling title. The other two involved were Massive Damage and Steve Rivers. And Chi Cruz is no stranger to Adam Knight, and vice versa.
Well, Adam Knight on a vicious road tour. This guy travels all over the world busting up heads.
And we talked about that four-way match. That's available on the Battleground DVD. You can pick that up
Ring
also.
the bell. Ring the bell. Shut up. Oh, you watching?
Got you.
I'm about had it with Cheech. I'm the last guy you want to mouth off to around these parts.
Anyway.
Don't forget where you are. Go back to East LA.
Trying to sell DVDs. Oh, did you see that?
He's trying to comp the field.
Don't get started.
I'm going to call him David Copperfield.
Don't ever turn your back on me.
You want to call a replay for that?
No, I don't need to see one.
Folks, as we said that.
You do.
As we said, that four-way match is available on Battleground at www.monsterprowrestling.com. You saw Chi Cruz and Massive Damage in that match. Massive Damage and Chi Cruz, best friends. They've been tag team champions, and Chi Cruz has really been protecting Massive Damage, who's the Monster Pro Wrestling champion. Chi Cruz putting his own agenda aside to defend his best friend, Massive Damage.
What about Adam Knight? He's got a pretty busy schedule himself.
Are you listening to a word I just said?
No, I don't pay attention to you. You don't make sense anyhow.
Things getting set to lock up. Chi Cruz, as we mentioned.
You should get with the program, you know? Trying to get fired up here, though. He is a wily 20-year veteran.
Cruz and the Outlaw know each other very well, so maybe this is just what Chi Cruz needs to get back on track. And we'll see here. Clean break in the corner.
These big heavyweights are going to mix it up.
And Chi Cruz seems to be just playing around. It's like he isn't even...
I'm so glad we announced your new website, too.
What did Adam Knight say?
He told him he ain't signing any autographs. He hasn't got time for that. He's got a flight leaving right after this match. He's got 10 more matches this week. He doesn't stop. He
With
cruises.
the arm lock. And another slow start for Chi Cruz.
Chi Cruz looks like I think he goes to La Strata hair, gets his hair done.
Confidence. He almost seems tentative in there. And I'm really worried.
They put some curlers in there for him.
Chi Cruz may have lost his killer instinct. I don't know if it's something from that head injury or Adam Knight in the ropes. Chi Cruz refusing to break.
Break it! You break him up. He's on the ropes, ref. Who is this kid? Get him out of here.
Referee TJ Roy, for your information. Chi Cruz calling the Outlaw Adam Knight a chicken. And Adam Knight backing right off.
Well, Cheech wants to show him the ropes.
Oh, it looks like Cruz still has some fire in his belly after all. Adam Knight not really wanting to lock up. And Chi-Chi Cruz going right after that wrist. Having a lot of fun. And a reversal by Adam Knight. No relation to the junior heavyweight champion.
Is that the wounded arm of Cheech? Is that the one he almost tore off?
Nice move by Chi-Chi Cruz and a nice reversal. Chi-Chi Cruz, he can brawl, he's technically sound. Really the total package here in Monster Pro Wrestling.
Well, I'm not saying he's not tough.
He is tough. And he sets a great example for the youngsters in the dressing room.
He does not. He's back there drinking Crown Royal. You see that outfit he's wearing?
Adam Knight off the ropes.
I think he fell off the wagon. That's why he's on a losing streak. See, he's drunk right now.
He's not drunk.
He's intoxicated.
Chi-Chi Cruz.
Somebody should give him a breathalyzer.
Chi-Chi Cruz taking his time, sizing up Adam Knight. See, this is how a professional does it. As they get ready to lock up again. Chi-Chi Cruz having a lot of fun in there. And that's one thing about Chi-Chi Cruz. He can keep a smile on his face no matter what.
He's just a ham for the TV. He's trying to get as much airtime as he can get. He's trying to steal the big man's thunder. Oh no!
Well, he did a good job there, winding up Adam Knight, dropping the elbow, and nearly getting a 3 count. Chi-Chi Cruz backing away on the arm of Adam Knight. And Adam Knight with the hair, now rolling him over. Only a 1 count.
What are you talking about? I told you, it's impossible to pull Chi-Chi Cruz's hair. You can't do it. It can't be done.
Oh yeah, well what's Adam Knight doing right now?
He grabbed his ear.
Knight going to the, well that's no better.
That's legal though.
A collision in the
You're
center
accusing
of the ring.
Adam Knight of cheating.
Adam Knight's asking if that's all Cheech has. I think Cruz has that and a whole lot more. And if the outlaw Adam Knight isn't careful, he may just get it. He may wake the monster.
What's Chi-Chi been drinking? I can smell him from here.
Again, Adam Knight going back to the hair. Chi-Chi with the arm lock. Collision, nobody's going anywhere. And Adam Knight with a shove.
See, he's starting to sweat out the whiskey right now.
And Cruz stomps on the foot.
No.
Veteran maneuver there. And then knocks Adam Knight down.
That's why he's drunk. He can't feel the pain.
What are you talking about? And now going back to the arm lock.
Shut up, ref. Do your job.
Cruz used so many maneuvers. He knows so many, from that crucifier submission to the simple old stomp on the foot. And wait a minute.
Look at this.
Knight scoops him up.
Oh no!
Slam, but Chi-Chi Cruz holds on.
No! He's lucky some of that grease didn't drip out of his hair. He could have slipped on that.
Japanese armbar, Fujiwara armbar by Chi-Chi Cruz. Trying to straighten out that arm.
He's cheating. That's not a legal move in Monster Pro. That's banned in Japan.
And Cruz wants to be careful here. Last time, this is how Steve Rivers won, just by shifting his weight and managed to pin Cruz's shoulders to the mat for a 3 count. And it looks like Adam Knight is going for the, oh no, Knight's got his ankle across the ropes. And Cruz will have to break. Cruz going for a lateral press. Not even a 1 count. And now Adam Knight going down the, oh! And wait a minute, Chi-Chi Cruz lands on his feet after being thrown to the outside by the outlaw, Adam Knight.
And don't try that at home, kids. Don't try this at home.
You don't want to try any of the things at home.
And don't try it here either. Don't try it here either. We are trained professionals at Monster Pro Wrestling.
Well, you can certainly get some of that
Except for you.
You can certainly get some of that training at www.monsterprowrestling.com. Chi-Chi Cruz may be checking his face as Adam Knight caught him with a knee as he was trying to get back into the ring.
Why don't you tell us where the wrestlers have been training?
They've been training at Monster Pro Wrestling. www.monsterprowrestling.com.
And Big City Gym.
Of course. Adam Knight goes for the knee again. Look at that. Cruz went into those guardrails.
Chi-Chi Cruz.
Chichi
I think
Cruz.
he's busted open. He's missing a couple more teeth.
Cruz clutching both sides of his face.
He only had 3 teeth left. That's not going to help Cheech get a date.
Chichi Cruz trying to get himself together. Remember, he suffered that head injury earlier. He may have aggravated it.
It's lucky he's drunk. Good thing he's hammered.
Cruz got to be careful. He could get counted out here.
Maybe Cheech should head back to the liquor table over here.
TJ Roy's already at 5.
Look at this. Oh!
And Cruz scores with the shoulder block.
No.
Sunset flip. And this could be it. No! Adam Knight reverse it.
It's over. Ring the bell.
And another quick loss. Adam Knight. No. Adam Knight using the ropes to get that cheap victory over Chichi Cruz for the second time in as many matches. Chichi Cruz has been robbed of a victory by the American Patriots.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
No, Ripper, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Ripper, oh! Folks, look at the time. It's main event o'clock. Just a few weeks ago, Heavy Metal challenged Knight for the junior heavyweight title, and those two tore the house down, putting on what could be the match of the year. Ever since then, Heavy Metal's been trying to get a rematch. Knight has been ducking him, refusing to step in the ring. The only way he'd get into the ring with him tonight is if it was part of a tag team match. So hey, that's what you're gonna see. Knight and the Sicilian Assassin versus Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint.
You're ruining the show.
No, it's a tag team. Knight and the Sicilian Assassin. Bullshit! Oh, Garcia, I knew that. Get in there. I think this is a good time for me to start drinking again, folks. Hey, nice make it. The Sicilian Assassin here. Knight, the junior heavyweight champion, standing tall in the ring. He's allied himself with the Sicilian Assassin. We'll see how things go. And this is an unlikely pairing if I ever seen one.
Tonight, Stevie Saint, Mr. Parental Advisory, Heavy Metal, going in against Knight and the Sicilian Assassin. Nino, Sicilian Assassin, whatever you want to be called. I'm out for revenge. And Assassin, I'm gonna get you and you're going down.
Knight, let me tell you something, brother. You might have got a one-up on me last show, but tonight I'm going to make an example out of you. And when I get my hands on you, I'm going to make sure I become the next Monster Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. Because when Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint rock, some heads are going to roll, baby! Stevie Saint!
Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint. And Heavy Metal and Knight have a lot of history together. Heavy Metal trying to get his hands on Knight for weeks. Stevie Saint as well. He's in the house. And don't forget, Stevie Saint has a lot of history with the Sicilian Assassin. So there's a lot on the line tonight. And look at Knight sitting there in the corner. Knight skulking in the shadows. Sicilian Assassin waiting.
How can you not respect the champion here? Look at how calm, cool, collected he is. That's why he's the champ.
He creeps me out. But you're right, as much as he creeps me out, there's no denying Knight is a talented athlete, as his partner, the Sicilian Assassin. But don't forget as well.
Ring the bell. Bring it. Let's get it underway here.
looks like Stevie Saint will start off.
Oh, and the champ is going to start out here.
And look at Knight trying to intimidate Stevie Saint. Don't forget, Stevie Saint has given Knight all he can handle on numerous occasions. He is also challenged for that junior. And wait, Heavy Metal's coming in. We're going to see her. And Knight wasting no time in tagging out. Knight, the coward, get back in the ring. And it looks like it'll be Sicilian Assassin squaring off at Heavy Metal. Knight, the coward, skulking in the shadows.
He's talking to you, you punk.
Heavy Metal, and you saw that look. Heavy Metal just gave Knight. And listen to this ovation for Heavy Metal. Mr. Parental Advisory.
Well, this is going to be a high-flying match. I can guarantee that. That much we're assured of.
Well, we know what your guarantees are worth, Ripper.
Oh, my handshake's worth gold, unlike yours.
Sicilian Assassin trying to start things off with the waist lock. Heavy Metal powering out. Heavy Metal been really on a tear over the past few weeks, winning the #1 contendership to that junior heavyweight title. Challenging Knight, coming with an eyelash of a victory. And you know, things are not finished between Knight and Mr. Parental Advisory, Heavy Metal. And now the Sicilian Assassin going to turn things around in the early going here in this tag team contest. And I alluded to it a little bit earlier, but Stevie Saint and the Sicilian Assassin have a lot of history as well. Former tag team partners, as we see a count of 2 count early. And Sicilian Assassin sliding right out of the ring. Oh, and now Knight's got some big words.
They're tumbling right in front of us out here.
Like we said, Stevie Saint and the Sicilian Assassin, former tag team partners, now bitter enemies. So much history between these 4 men.
And they're already resorting to cheat.
What? I didn't see that.
He had some kind of foreign object there.
Chant for Stevie Saint. Stevie Saint fast becoming one of the more popular athletes here at Monster Pro Wrestling.
Queasy
Fans, thank you for joining us here at Monster Pro Wrestling Madness.
I call him Queasy. He makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, you can call him anything you want. I'm Marshall Art McNeil, the voice of Monster Pro Wrestling. Beside me, you haven't heard enough of it already.
He's got a pretty bad attitude, this kid, this Stevie Saint.
Jack's back there. Why don't you go talk to him?
Yukon is taking care of something.
Oh, no! Knight in the ring, and he just delivered a kick to the ribs of Stevie Saint. Saint using his agility to kip out of that wrist lock. And this crowd showing some appreciation for Stevie Saint. Stevie Saint going for a side headlock. Knight rearing back on the chin, trying to turn into a hammerlock. Now a snapmare takeover. And Knight showing he's no slouch in the scientific wrestling department.
And look at Knight driving that knee into the back of his head.
He doesn't miss a trick.
He's choking him right now.
Knight and
Ref looking really close in this action here. He's trying to see if there's a choke there. I told you Knight plays by the rules here.
Knight, MPW's own Prince of Darkness. Stevie Saint coming off the ropes. And look at Knight jumping out of the ring again. And now the Sicilian Assassin.
He faked him out. He psyched him out.
Look at these two. I can't believe this.
He had to come sign a couple autographs.
Exchanging words with the fans. Get in the ring.
These fans trying to get some pictures here.
Stevie Saint and Heavy Metal waiting for the return of Knight, the Sicilian Assassin. Finally, Knight returns to the dance to square off once more against Stevie Saint. Collar and elbow tie-up quickly becomes a side headlock by Knight. Stevie backs him into the ropes. Off he comes. Shoulder block by Knight. And that looks like it's stung. Knight now off the ropes. Stevie Saint down. And Stevie Saint connects with that drop kick. Patented Stevie Saint. And Knight out to the floor, covering his head. And the Sicilian Assassin now covering Knight.
Stevie Saint was cheating there. He had those boots loaded, man. He had a steel plate there. Are those steel-toe boots?
You need to go through the table next. You know that? Let's go.
Just see, I told you. Tell him. Tell him, Sicilian. Hold on, I got another call.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I think the Ripper's taking a little break here.
No, I'll take this call. I'm live. Oh, no, it's a text message.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, I love it.
folks at home can fill in your own color commentary if you want. You can send us a tape. Hey, maybe you can get a job here at Monster Pro Wrestling when Ripper goes back to the ring crew.
You're going to give up your job? Your day job? It's about time you got a job anyhow. Instead of just doing the job for everybody.
And listen to this chant for Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal!
Assassin off the ropes and takes him down with a clothesline.
He's more like Heavy Metal.
And a third.
I'm calling him aluminum tonight.
1, 2, 3, and the Sicilian Assassin is out.
He's the tinfoil kid. Heavy Metal.
And a little air guitar for good measure.
He needs another chair shot in my head. Where's Sal? Somebody get a guitar and straighten this kid out.
And the Sicilian Assassin at night pacing on the outside. And listen to this chant.
He faked them out here.
And this crowd getting fired up. They want to see Knight against Heavy Metal. That match they had, that was a classic. Just a little while ago. They want to see it again. But Knight obviously wants no part of Heavy Metal. And wait a minute, are they going to lock up now? And no, Knight just teasing Heavy Metal.
He keeps faking them out.
The big talk from Knight, but we sure aren't seeing him deliver.
Knight's just showing how smart he really is.
And wait a minute. Sicilian Assassin saying he wants a piece of Stevie Saint, and I think Stevie Saint would be happy to oblige. And there's the tag.
You got the feeling
And in
that the
comes
Sicilian
Stevie Saint.
Assassin could wrap this match up anytime he wants.
Well, they'll have to lock up first.
He can end it anytime. You better not blink. See that? See that? That's what I'm talking about.
Well, there's no
Sicilian Assassin with those martial arts. He'll pull a move out of the back door and you'll get it.
There's
I
no
should let him have a
denying.
chat with you. He already wants to put you through the table.
Oh, look at this combination.
Oh, look at that kick.
Vintage Sicilian Assassin, and you're right, Ripper, there's no denying his talent. And now some quick double teaming. A quick tag. Knight and Sicilian Assassin have not, I don't think they've tagged together before, but they have allied themselves. We'll have to see how well they work in tandem.
Listen to those chops.
Stevie Saint fired off the ropes.
What?
And another head scissors by Stevie Saint. Back and forth matchup so far here at Monster Pro Wrestling Madness. And now finally, Heavy Metal tags in. Double team suplex coming up. Oh, and there's your one impact. And Heavy Metal finally gets his hands on Knight. And Knight kicks out of the cover. But hey, there's nowhere for Knight to go. Mr. Parental Advisory has got him. He's got him set up. Is it? Yes! Black Diamond Face Buster. Give him another one. Give him another one.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Yeah! And two. And now the cover by Heavy Metal. And quick thinking by the Sicilian Assassin to break that one up.
That's teamwork.
But the real story, Knight and Heavy Metal finally in the ring together.
Oh, yeah, he just kicked
Nice
him in
move
his
by-
martial art.
And Knight making a quick tag out. Knight definitely did not like being in the ring with Heavy Metal. Stevie Saint back in the ring as well. You can see his chest is red from those chops.
Oh, yeah. And his lips, too, because he ate a few of those in the lips.
Hard
And his
fought
lips a little
matchup.
puffy, just like yours is going to be.
And here they go again. The Sicilian Assassin going downstairs. And now choking Stevie Saint.
No, no, that wasn't a choke. That was clean. He's helping him to his feet, that's all.
Helping him to feet, he ran the head first with the turnbuckle.
He introduced him to that turnbuckle, all right. Look,
More
you look
martial arts
close.
kick from
You look
Sicilian
close at that
Assassin.
turnbuckle, you see Stevie Saint's face imprint.
And look at this, the ref getting Heavy Metal out of the ring.
Oh, it's Heavy Metal trying to do interfere in this match. They're
Sicilian
trying to
Assassin.
cheat.
Knight taking advantage, but look at 2-on-1, and Knight fighting his way out. Knight's finishing move coming up here. Oh no!
That's beautiful.
Stevie Saint
Look at this now.
Stevie Saint trying to end the match, but in the wrong corner, and oh my gosh, Tree of Woe position. Knight taking advantage.
and another. And Stevie Saint is helpless. This is, come on, referee, get in there. What's Kevin Bourne thinking? Turn around. The Sicilian Assassin at Knight, double teaming Stevie Saint, and a baseball slide drop kick, and a shot to the short ribs. Referee trying to free Stevie Saint, but the damage has been done. Insert your color commentary here. I think Ripper's gone for a break.
I'm back. I had to sign some autographs. I'm a popular guy.
Cover by the Sicilian Assassin, the artist formerly known as El Nino. And Stevie Saint, no quit in this young man, fighting his way back, trying to get across the ring to his partner, Heavy Metal. And Stevie Saint wasted some time playing to the crowd instead of going for a tag, and that cost him. But a sunset flip, one, and he almost picked the Sicilian Assassin's pocket. Oh my God, did you see that? Right on the button. Thrust kick by the Sicilian Assassin caught Stevie Saint square. This one is in the record. No!
That's a win. It's all over.
Stevie Saint got his shoulder up somehow. I do not know. And I don't think the Sicilian Assassin can believe it either.
Oh no! Sicilian wants to beat him up some more.
Sicilian Assassin Mania running wild with the leg drop. Heavy Metal just in to break up the cover.
Legal tag right there.
And oh no, referee getting, more double teaming.
Perfectly legal here.
Look at this. And I don't know what to say, except for look at this, look at this, look at this. Horrible double teaming, horrible officiating. Yukon Jack needs to take a look at this.
But awesome action.
You need to take a look at that on the replay. Knight coming in low, coming in fast, coming in hard, and now setting up.
Look at this.
Exploder suplex.
Folded him in half.
An exploder suplex, and now
It's all over.
Knight. And Stevie Saint, such resilience.
That was
able to get
3.
the shoulder up. It was 2.
That looks like 3 to me.
Well,
I'm not gonna ring it yet. I want to watch these punks get beat up a little more. I haven't had enough. The fans are loving watching these guys get beat up, and I can't say I blame them.
and look at Knight, he's allowing Stevie to get up. He's taunting Stevie Saint, taunting Heavy Metal. He's singing a different tune now that he's on top. Heavy Metal yelling at the ref to pay attention. Wise words.
Oh!
Goodness.
Yeah, I was paying attention to that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Do I get a replay on that?
I can't say no to that, Ripper. And that's the shame about this thing. Knight is such a talented athlete as he goes for the cover. And once more, Stevie Saint able to kick out.
Oh, and a 2 count as we go to the replay.
You want to see a replay?
Look at that! Oh, that first move. You weren't paying attention. Look on your screen. Where's your monitor? Oh, you don't get one, you cheap ass.
I just
Only
saw
I do.
Steve Rivers, or pardon me, Stevie Saint go ahead.
Get Heavy Metal out of here. He's trying to cheat. Why is that Heavy Metal always got to cheat?
Knight, God, what do you mean? Knight strangling.
Look at
Stevie
this
Saint.
shot. Look at the cameraman getting the angles here. This is beautiful.
Well, maybe the referee
This
should be
is
trying
as
to get
legal
some
as the
angles.
headlock.
It's not legal at all. Read your rule book. And Stevie
Oh,
Saint.
no!
Oh,
Oh, no!
oh no. Wait a minute. Tornado DDT.
Oh, no!
And that's how you do it, El Nino. That's how you do it.
Stevie dropped him on his head.
Beautiful tornado DDT. And you know what, Ripper? That we can take another look at.
That was cheating. Look and watch him cheat here.
Stevie
What did
Saint.
he pull out of his tights?
Stevie Saint, Knight, both down on the mat. The question is, who will be the first to crawl from the wreckage as they try and make the tag? Saint just trying to inch. I think Knight's got him by the boot. And Knight goes after Heavy Metal. Oh, and Heavy Metal taking the tumble from the apron.
He cut him off at the pass.
And Heavy
Get him
Metal,
out here. Get him out.
Heavy Metal
Heavy
is.
Metal trying to cheat again.
Heavy Metal been provoked into the ring. And now more double teaming going on.
Oh, yeah. Right to the chin.
And Stevie Saint is just a rag doll in there.
That was about a 90-mile-an-hour roundhouse kick to the lips.
And yet Stevie Saint keeps kicking out. What resilience by the young man from St. Albert.
He's got to be just on instinct right now. That had to hurt. He's out on his feet.
Knight with the front face lock.
Listen, these fans telling Stevie Saint what they think.
I think they're talking to Knight.
They're talking to you, martial art.
They're talking.
Listen what they say to you. You suck. You suck.
They're talking about you.
Oh, they're talking to you. You suck.
Stevie Saint fighting his way to his feet. Stevie Saint, inch by inch, moment by moment, getting his way towards the corner. Oh, and so close. Oh, and what a stop.
He's out. Knight's just having fun with him. He can pin him anytime. He can win this match. And he's the champ. He knows what he's doing.
And how much longer can this go on? Knight fighting 2 for 1. Stevie Saint making his way. And wait, what's Stevie Saint doing? Slingshot. And he hit the Sicilian Assassin. Knight colliding with the Sicilian Assassin. And if there was ever an opportunity for Stevie Saint, it has to be right now. Come on, Stevie. Come on, Stevie.
Come on,
Stevie.
Pay attention over here.
Everybody down. Sicilian stunned on the outside.
These guys giving it all
the corner. Stevie Saint trying to get to his feet.
Oh,
and
Knight!
Both men down there.
Knight turned him inside out.
I think there was a collision there.
And Stevie Saint got the worst of that. He's busted up.
Didn't look like he went too well either.
He's not getting up. He's not.
Both men flat on the mat here. But like you're right, Ripper, Stevie Saint has got to make a tag.
No, heavy metal will never get in there. He hasn't got a chance.
Never say never. Heavy metal will never that. Saint is almost.
Saint's out.
Stevie Saint using the ropes, almost making his way.
No.
Knight can make a tag move, and he does. Here comes heavy metal.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
This is not good for the champ.
I've wanted to see this for a long time.
Oh no.
A sweet revenge. Oh yeah. Rock and roll will never die. Body slam. The Sicilian Assassin down.
Well, heavy metal.
And now down goes Knight. Heavy metal.
It is a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll at Monster Pro.
The greatest hits of heavy metal going on here.
Oh no!
And one of my favorite called Boot to the Head.
Why?
And now a cover by heavy metal.
Look at this.
Knight brings it up.
That's teamwork.
Stevie Saint still,
Look at this.
Stevie Saint still down on the floor. Knight firing away at heavy metal.
Stevie Saint coming to here. Doesn't look good. Knight firmly in control again.
I wouldn't
the
say.
tide is shifting.
And wait a minute.
Look at this.
Here comes
double team move.
Double team move.
Oh no! Backfires.
Move by Anito. Beautiful move by heavy metal. And Sicilian Assassin landed hard.
Oh, and a big kick to the breadbasket.
Knight coming from behind, bushwhacking heavy metal.
Oh, I just seen a tooth fly into the 17th row.
And wait a minute.
No!
Stevie Saint with a reverse elbow off the top.
Oh,
and now heavy metal
on
with
the
the
inside. I want to see a replay. What happened outside the ring?
The apron. Heavy metal inside the ring. They're hitting them high. They're hitting them low. They're hitting them left, right, up, down.
They busted up that chain link out there. I think somebody's bleeding. I can't tell from this angle. This doesn't look good.
Heavy metal on fire. And now heavy metal climbing to the top of the mountain.
Oh, look at Knight to his feet. Oh, yeah. He's seen him coming a mile away.
And heavy metal might have dented his bumper there. And now,
Look at this.
He's picking him up.
It's all over here.
Oh, we've seen this move. Muscle
Oh,
buster.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Fisherman buster off the top. And heavy metal kicks out. Heavy metal kicks out. How did heavy metal kick out of that? The fisherman buster off the top.
And we got action at ringside too.
Stevie Saint.
We got action all over here.
Stevie Saint, Sicilian Assassin. Looks like a hockey fight out there.
Oh no.
Nothing scientific there. They just went into the
that
buckles.
hurt. That hurt.
Metal meltdown. Metal meltdown. No, Knight off the top. And wait a minute, Knight hooking him up. No, he's got it again. Metal meltdown. It's down.
Oh, no.
1, 2,
He gets it! He gets it! Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint victorious. And I am happy to ring the bell on that one.
I'm not liking it, but I'm going to go ahead and announce it.
Announce the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, but not champion. Give him back his belt. You guys won the match, yeah? Heavy Metal and Stevie Saint.
My God!
You won the match.
That's right.
You didn't win the
Heavy
belt.
Metal holding the junior heavyweight title high. And we want to know, you know, that Knight and Heavy Metal are on a collision course. And look at Heavy Metal pitching the belt back at Knight. And Knight does not like that one bit. Stevie Saint and Heavy Metal victorious here on Monster Pro Wrestling Madness.
Hold on, I got another call.
Me too.
Yep,
Yeah, I can't hear you, Ripper. Is that you?
yep, it's me. What are you doing?
I was just doing the show.
Oh, okay, I'm in charge around here, so get back to work.
See you next week, folks.